there are a lot of unknowns in the situation, and that can be.
Madison questioned Peter's decisions. However, in his February 11 blog, Carbon reported that while he's still not completely certain whether Peter ended the season with Hannah Ann or Madison, Peter's decision to have fantasies with sex with Hannah Ann and or Victoria Fuller resulted in Madison deciding to quit the show at some point before the season's final rose ceremony. What I can also report is what many people have suspected this season. Madison self-eliminates this season, Carbon wrote. Exactly when Madison decided to quit the show remains unclear to Carbon, but again, I'm not sure exactly at what point this happens. We know it has to happen after overnight day's rose ceremony, because that's where Victoria Fuller is eliminated. But does it happen before she meets Peter's parents? It seems like it does, but I don't have confirmation on that, he reported.
Being able to hug her and just kiss her and tell her how much I missed her was amazing. She just means the world to me. So
another thing I can report to you and reiterate again, because I said this at the beginning of the season, is that Grace Harrison's speech to Peter on final rose ceremony day is not to tell him Madison just left. That speech from Grace has nothing to do with Madison. In addition, Carbon still remains completely unsure what happened after Madison quit the show. The other aspect about Madison's elimination becomes this: when she left, does she actually leave the country and go home, or does she live like Cassie Randolph did last season and take herself off the show, but was still there? My money is on she is still there, because I don't think they would send her home, he wrote. Based on his prior knowledge that Peter's season didn't have a normal ending and there's craziness on final rose ceremony day, Carbon believes the season definitely did not conclude with Peter having originally planned to pick Hannah Ann or just following through with that decision.
Madison.
Hi.
Well,
In addition, Carbon also pointed to Hannah Ann's presence at final rose ceremony as evidence that Peter's mom must be referring to Madison in repeatedly teased season preview scene in which she is shown tearfully telling Peter, "Don't let her go home to us." Why would she be saying that about Hannah Ann? She's still there, he wrote. According to Carbon, he believes the season's most likely ending is that Peter chased down to Madison after she quits the show, similar to how Bachelor star Colton Underwood chased Cassie after she quit the show last year, but he remains uncertain if that's what actually happened.